Can you believe the default file format for OBS is a .mkv? What is that? I just recorded this whole thing and you just can't see the file because it's just like compressed weird or something. Google doesn't know what to do about it. I can't even open it in like Premiere. Anyways. We're going to do something new. If you go to the sensing tab here, we don't have any of the sensors that we actually care about. Any of the ones that we actually have, put onto the robot. This is all like internal stuff that we just do not care about whatsoever. Since we want this to operate continuously, we do need to put this into a loop. So if we go into our control section here, we have a few options for our loops. We don't want this program to ever end because we don't want anything to ever end. Everything is really good right now and it should never change. So we're going to leave it as a forever loop right here. We are going to make a simple loop that checks to see if we have run into a wall. And then if we have, we're going to turn away from the wall and drive somewhere else. Oh, it's like the little Ethernet port cord that you plug into the robot. It's kind of slick, actually. I take it all back. Over here, you'll see what kind of looks like a Minecraft furnace with a button on it, or an evil Lego, maybe? I don't know what this is supposed to be. Loosely call an IDE. If I pull up... If I pull up my silly little second monitor, it'll be called Bumper 8 by default. I guess I can't call it that. This is what we'll be programming everything in for the robot. No hyphen, that's crazy. What we want to do is to drive forwards, or actually we want to drive backwards at first because the bumper, our coughing baby here, is on the back of our robot. We can't currently move because we don't have blocks for it, so we need to add our drivetrain. We need to give it a condition for when to stop driving backwards, so we're going to use the wait until block, which will wait until something happens, and we're going to wait until coughing baby is pressed. I don't know what coughing baby did, but they probably have it coming. If you want to go above and beyond of this, which I highly encourage, but cannot possibly ask of you, you've already done so much listening to me for 5 minutes and 24 seconds. That's more than you normally listen to me in a whole week, so good on you if you made it this far. Yeah, so that's why I'm not here today. I'd be coughing. It's true, I can't beat the allegations. So now we have a drivetrain, which means that we can tell it some commands about driving, or trains maybe. We don't want to drive forwards because if I'm looking at the picture right, forwards is not the side that we have our bump sensor on. So we need to start by driving backwards, because if we drove forwards, we would never hit the sensor. So we need to stop doing that. We can call that over here, or it'll just be called whatever you defaulted it to be. And we're not going to use this clown unit that no one understands. We're going to use real American inches.
Connect your IQ brain
These
to
don't sound like real people, but like I'm sure I don't either, so who am I to judge? And we are going to do something to get off the wall. So my recommendation is to drive away from the wall. But we don't just want to start driving away from the wall, because the code executes very quickly and we would instantly back up. Once we do this though, if we just instantly started driving backwards, we would just hit a wall and then back away from it and then hit the wall over and over again. 135 is a cheeky amount of distance to turn, I find. A little bit of a 3/8 action. I think it's like 8 inches long. Touch LED sounds like some government stuff that I would avoid at all costs. I don't know what it does, and therefore it scares me. The distance sensor I do conceptually understand, and therefore does not scare me. Good luck with that, and if you have watched the full duration of this 7+ minute video, you just respond to my email and be like, hey, Mr. Dobbs, I care. And that would make me happy, maybe. Goodbye.